Morning, friends. Today we'll go ahead and do our oracle card reading for this morning for the collective. 222. It's 2:22 in the morning. There's your angel number. If this message applies to you, then look up angel number 222 because that's meant for you. And let's see what Spirit's talking about today. Growth. Growth. I feel like this is something that you have to start doing. You have to start tending to your own garden. You need to start worrying about you, taking care of you in order to grow, and not, expecting others to say water your garden, to help to fertilize your garden. You need to be the one to tend it in order for it to grow, to flourish. Stop putting it off on everybody else. Beauty. Beauty. You need to start seeing the beauty within yourself. See the beauty, the potential, and the growth that can happen once you start tending to your own garden. Your garden can be your relationship, can be your job, can be numerous things. And when the growth starts happening, then you're looking at some serious beauty happening. Courage. Courage. Takes courage to do that. Takes courage to see your own beauty, to see your self-worth. I just got doing a video on self-compassion, being kind to yourself. And that needs to be your shadow work, need to be working on. And all that takes tremendous amount of courage. But you know what? You have made it this far with so much that has been thrown on you. Don't you think you can make it the rest of the journey, the rest of the race? You just have to start taking care of you. And by doing that, you get power. The dragon. Look up, if this message applies for you, look up the spiritual meaning of the dragon. When you start getting that stuff going, your garden starting to really start to grow. You're working on your self-worth. You're seeing your beauty, your inner beauty. We're not talking about the outer beauty. We're talking about the inner beauty. Everybody can make themselves look good with some makeup and some, cosmetic stuff and new wardrobe and all that good stuff. We're talking about the inner stuff here, friends. Talking about the inner stuff. There's power in that. It takes a lot of power and courage to do that, to really start working on that and seeing that within ourselves. Freedom. It also brings freedom. Look up the hawk. If this message applies to you, look up the hawk. Spiritual meaning of the hawk. The eagle, not the hawk, the eagle. Look up the hawk as well, because that came in, so look up the hawk as well. Hawk and the eagle. Freedom. You're wanting freedom in this world. It's not going to be given to you. Nothing is free in this world. Nothing. It's going to cost something. But in order for you to gain that freedom, don't you think that the thing that you're going to have to give up is that coming out of your shell to do the work you need to do to get better, to heal, to help, advance that relationship further along, to help you to heal, to become a better person? Don't you think that that's going to bring you the freedom that you need and you want and you desire? Generosity. This is generosity with yourself. You have to be generous with yourself. Be generous with the self-talk. Be generous with the compliments to yourself. Take a day for yourself. Take a day for yourself to go and do something for you. That it's time to start doing for you. This needs to kind of be the year of you, and not so much the everybody else. It needs to be the year for you. Transmuting pain. Yeah, time to start dealing with that pain. Start transmuting it from pain to healing, to happiness, to peace, to joy, to finally resolution. Start working on that stuff. Getting rid of this. We all need to do this. We all need to do this. The fates. Fates. And you know I'm drawn to on this card? I'm drawn to the clouds more than anything else. Right now, things seem cloudy for you. They're hazy. You're going through a sadness and a time that is full of uncertainty for you. You don't know which end is up, which end is down, left from right, forward from backward. And you're not going to figure it out by going to other sources. It's time for you to do for you. And stop looking for others to do for you. Netcaster. Preparations come to fruition. Yeah, start casting out your net. Start casting your net out there to get the things in life that you want. You think you're not worthy of the things you want, the relationship you want, the person that you want, the job you want, the house you want, all these things you don't think you're worthy of. Why not go ahead and throw that net out there and catch what you want? Don't you think that it's time you stop seeing the things that you deserve just float by on the water? When all you have to do is throw that cast net out there and let it open up wide and catch it and pull it back in for you. You're letting all this stuff go by you. All the while, other people in the next boat are over there about 10, 12 foot from you on the bank is throwing their cast nets out there. They're catching the things that's meant for you. It's time you stop letting others take your stuff. And your stuff can be peace, happiness, joy, everything. Revelation, unmarked trail. And with this, I get balancing. I hear balancing. You need to start balancing your life. Balancing out all your stuff. You need to balance your heart, your heart from your ego. Start balancing them out. And inevitably getting rid of the ego as best you can. And, coming out of that mindset, the ego mindset. Or as I like to call it a lot of times, is the Eeyore syndrome. Oh, Pooh Bear, I don't know if I'll be able to make it today. The sky's looking awful gray out there. I don't know if I'll be able to come over today, Pooh Bear. Well, just because the sky's gray don't mean it's going to have a thunder boomer. It don't. You can still step out there. You can use an umbrella. You can, put on a raincoat. Doesn't mean you got to stop or you can change your plans just because the sky's gray. Eye of the needle, intentionality. You need to, with that, I'm hearing step out of comfort zone. You need to have a plan. What you do now, you need to do with intention. You need to do things for you, but have intention behind it. Don't just do things willy-nilly. Have a plan. Have an intention behind what you're doing. Set a goal. Set a goal. In my journaling that I did this morning, I did some planning for this year, of where I'm wanting to be in the next few months. And, working on work, want to be in the top 25 of readers on the website, start working on me and start taking care more of me and stop worrying so much about other people. That's what my goals are, wrote down in my journal. And that's things you need to be doing is writing down and journaling and having plans for yourself. Diving into a task. This goes hand in hand with intentions. When you set the intention, dive in and go with it. Don't just let it pass you by. Have your plan and have your action and do it and follow through with it. And finally, lost compass. Getting back to integrity. Your internal compass, I'm hearing with this, your internal compass. When you start getting everything planned out, and you start tending to that garden, and everything starts to grow and all that, then your internal compass is going to come into alignment, and you're going to see your soul purpose. You're going to find the things that you're meant to have are going to happen. You're going to start manifesting all that stuff. You just have to get yourself aligned and mapped out with a plan. So if this message is for you, 222, Dragon, Eagle, and Hawk, look those up.